So with all the disc caps in, it's time to go ahead and move on to the electrolytics. And first it calls for, so first off I've sorted the capacitors. There happen to be 5 different sizes, so it worked out well with this little container. First thing it wants is a 10 microfarad 16 volt. This is a 10 microfarad 25. These are both 10 microfarad 25s, but you can always substitute a higher voltage for a capacitor, but never substitute for electrolytic a lower voltage. So this is going to be absolutely fine as C1. So let's figure out where C1 is. C1 is down here. So the other thing, of course, is electrolytic caps are polarized. You can see the white stripe here, which has got the negative symbol in it. The shorter lead's usually negative, the longer one positive. There's a little plus on silkscreen. So the question becomes, do I spend the time to try to form these leads to fit a little better? See if I have any chance of that being better. And it is. So we've got C1, and there's another 10 microfarad at C23, and I'm just going to take care of it now. I know it's slightly out of order, but C25, C28, 22, C22, C19. I'm looking for C23. Those are 30s, 5, 6, 18, 29, 25, 28, 15. Why can't I find C23? There it is. It looks like the same lead spacing, so we'll do the same bends here as well. This is a 10, right? That's the other 10, yeah. And we just spotted it someplace. And now I've lost track of where I spotted it. Poopy. C29, C28, C25, C23. They're both going to stand up off the board a bit, but that's okay. It won't hurt anything. You can also see that there's a round and a square pad here for these, and the square pad usually indicates something like pin 1, or in this case positive. So negative is negative, negative. So that's C1 and C23 are in. Let me check those off. C1. We went ahead and added C23 just because we had it at hand. 2.2 microfarad 16 volt. That's these guys down here. C5. Well, if I can get one out of there. Double check. 2.2 microfarad. So C5, C6. C5 and C6 are both right there. I can see I'm going to have to bend pins again. See if I can do it better with the tweezers. And I'm really just eyeballing this. So C5 plus is this direction. C6 is right next to it. of them is this guy's in pretty solid. I'm going to have to look at the other one for alignment. I'm only going to solder one pin on him, and we'll come back and look at him. Well, they look pretty decent. That's C5, C6. Anyhow, this is the process for the electrolytics. It's kind of senseless for us for you to watch me put them all in. Just to recap, you've probably heard it 1,000 times. Usually the negative lead is the shorter lead, positive is usually the longest. The negative on most caps is labeled. You can see there's a negative symbol there in the white. The white stripe is almost always the negative. So that's really common. Marking, there is little plus symbols on the PCB here that tell you the orientation. Electrolytics are, as I've said, polarized. Make sure you get them in the right way. I will see you when we pick up whatever the next parts after the electrolytics are. Catch you then.